Hi guys, this is Let's X team. Here I want to make this video just to show you the latest software, the latest CNCC software. We have added some new function, and the latest version now is version 2.46, and we have added some grayscale engraving function. And so now it's it operate the software is easier than the previous version. Now I will show you how to use it. Same as before, you need connect to PC. You need to connect to PC first, and use this one auto connect to connect to the PC. And now it's now it's connected. You see here, and now it's connected. And here is disconnected, and here is the language to set the language, and here is clear just to clear the screen, show the info here. And this one to check the problem. If any problem like cannot connect to PC or other problem, you need check this one. You need first auto connect and then check this one. It will show you the problem, and then you can screenshot the picture and send back to us. And the right is the function area. I will introduce here one by one. This one is the coordinate system, X, Y, Z, and the working coordinate, and this one is the machine coordinate, and this one is set 0, and this one is home, back to start point. This one is the TTL spindle power, and here to adjust the power. But remember, here is adjust the power just for the advanced model, not the primary model. And here is the speed. Here is the relative coordinate. It doesn't matter if you do not understand this. And this one is the spindle. It means the laser on or off. And this one is the weak spindle. It means weak spindle, a weak laser. And this one is strong laser, and this one is weak. This is a weak laser. A weak laser means if you click this one, it will show the minimum laser use state. Here, the setting, you see here, the default value says the weak power. The weak power is 5%, and the max power is 100%. So if you click weak spindle, it will show you the minimum power you set here. You see every side 5%, so it will show you 5%. It will use this power to check the range, and just check the range. And if you do not if you do not set the power, it will start. If you click start, it will on the 100%. It will on 100%. Here we add a new model, the primary model. You see here is the advanced model. This is one. This area is the advanced model. Advanced model is similar like before. So if we click this back primary model, this one is the primary model. Just remember, the primary model is just for grayscale engraving. You see here, grayscale engraving. So the primary model is just for grayscale engraving, and the advanced model is same as before. The gray, the advanced model. Advanced model is same as before, and this one is the advanced model is if it allows the operator to set some data themselves, and also this means a little harder than the primary model. So we will introduce the primary model first. The primary model just for the grayscale engraving. This one you can open the photo, and this one text input the TXT, and this one the manual operation. The manual operation is here just the go working 0, and it's go machine 0, and this one is X, and this is Z. This is keyboard. This is keyboard. If you use your left button to click here, and then you can use your keyboard to control it. Remember this, the left button click K, and then you can use the keyboard on your PC to move the spindle. And this one is set the speed. The 0 is the minimum is 50, and the maximum is 1000. Usually we move it, we can use 1000, the maximum speed, and then we can click K, and then use the keyboard to move the spindle. This one includes the axis, but to laser we do not need it. To laser we do not need, but if your machine is a 3-axis machine, you need include Z. And this one is auxiliary examination. Auxiliary, this is range check, same as before, to check the range before engraving. And this one is the 4-corner resistance second. It will, the lead head will get the point and stay there for 1 second here. But if you change the 2 points, it will also the spindle will check the range. It will get the corner stay 2 seconds. And this one is the moving speed. And this one is we add a new function, the automatic search center. And this one is set A, set B, set C. How to say? This is if we want some area we want draw, we want to get the center, we want to get a range center. We can use this one, set A to get the first point, and B to get the second point, and C to get the third point. Then we can use this 4 point to get 4 coordinates, and then the computer, the software calculates the center. Use this one. And this one is the burning time. Burning time here is changed from 6 to 1 to 500, and this is the power. Remember, if you use the primary model, the grayscale engraving, just adjust the burning time and the power here. Do not use this one. The primary model, we use this one to set the burning time, and this one to adjust the power. Yeah. And this is start, this is pause, this is stop. This is latest function. We can when you continue engraving after turn. This means if one picture is too big, you cannot finish the engraving one time. You can use this function to pause, and tomorrow or next time you want to start again, use this is a new function we add here. And here we can here I will open a picture to show you how to use the primary model. First one, we click open an image, and we use this photo. And second one, we use photo processing. This is spacing. Spacing means we usually choose this one, 0.1. This means 10 pixel equal 1 millimeter. 10 pixel equal 1 millimeter. And this is photo processing. We click photo processing. There are different style. The grayscale. The different grayscale photo, we choose this one. Now the photo will like this. You see, the photo will like this. Now the photo like this. And the next we choose the zoom to set the engraving dimension. Here you can import the dimension you want. We use 20 and OK. And with a moment, it will calculate. It will photo processing again. And you see on the corner now its print size is 20 and 45, and here the image size 211 pixel and 554 pixel. And the next is a mirror. The mirror is like this, and the inverse. Inverse is black change white, white change black. And until now, we can start the grayscale engraving. We just click the start, it will start. But remember, before you start, you need move the spindle. You need before you start, you need to move use this one, use the manual operation. Use this one to control the lead head to the start point you want. I mean, if you want start, usually the engraving start at the left bottom corner. So you need to move the spindle. To the machine left bottom corner, and then set 0. Remember, set 0. Set 0. Set 0 is one coordinate. Get 0, 0, 0, and then click start. The machine is moving now. This one to control, this one is the burning time. Remember, control the burning time of lead head. This one is the power to control the power of your lead head. So this is a new add function of the grayscale engraving. This is better than the previous version. Is now is working faster than before, and more easier than before. So maybe I think some people need this new function. And now I will introduce the rest function. We use report and stop, and to introduce this one. This one. So auxiliary examination. This one is range check, same as before. Yeah, same as before. It will check the range of this picture. Spindle will move like this to check the range. And this one is a new function, is automatic center. For example, we want such a rectangular. We want a rectangle. We want such a rectangle center. First, we use we use this one to get the first coordinate. The first one, you see, it's 0, 0. It's same as here. Yeah, same as here, 0, 0. And then we move the spindle to the place we want. Then we move the spindle to the next point. Maybe this one. Now this one is the next point. The next point is like this. So it's like we draw a rectangle on the it's like we draw a rectangle under the engraving area, and this one is to search the center. And this is the set B. Set B, it will this one. It will get the data. It will get this data. You click set B. You see here, it gets this work coordinate. The work coordinate data will be here. And next we use the next one. We click to get the next point, the third point. Maybe we can use this point. Now this one is we use this point. We use this point as set C. Yeah. You see here. If you click the first point, the second point, third point, it will get the data of the current data here. It will get the current data of here. And now we use we have three points. So if we click this one, it will automatically to search the center. It will directly go to the rectangle, the center of this rectangle. We use this 3 point. We use this 3 point to draw a rectangle. Yeah, we go a rectangle, and then we click this one. It will automatically directly to get to the center of this rectangle. Can you understand this? Maybe it's a little hard to understand this. We will update the menu later. And next we introduce the advanced model. This is the advanced model. Advanced model is the same like before. This is contrast to adjust the grayscale. This one is you see this one to adjust the grayscale. This is the advanced model. Advanced model is same as before, and open image and text, and maybe this is for different style and black white and outline and grayscale 1 and grayscale 2, and this is photo processing, and this is scale to adjust the dimension, and mirror inverse and save, and this is path speed suited for black and white and outline, and this is line speed laser always on when working, and this is point line suited for grayscale. This is point suited for grayscale, and this is create, and this is save. We can open photo to have a test. Open photo like this, and then if we choose black white and photo processing, it's like this. You see, black and white. This is just the black white, not the grayscale. If we choose outline and processing, it will like this. It gets the outline of the photo, yeah, outline. Maybe the outline is not suited for human. It's just for suited to cut some different shape, like circle or some rectangle, different shape. And the next one is the grayscale photo processing. You see, like this one. And the next is grayscale 2 and the photo processing. Yeah, it's like this. And here is to scale to adjust the dimension. It's getting smaller, and here it's getting bigger, smaller, bigger. Photo processing. Yeah, like this. And mirror is same like before, mirror. And it's inverse, but here we add a new function to save the image. You can save the image like this one. We want to save. It will save this grayscale image. We want to save it here. We have saved the picture. So now we want to open to check the picture. We can open to have a look at the picture we just saved. Where is the picture saved? Oh, here. I'll click this one to check the picture we just saved. You see this one is the grayscale picture we just saved, and we can zoom to check. We can see the different is a pixel point. Here is a pixel point, yeah. The different pixel point here. We can see the picture. This is the new add function. So now we're back to this. And this one is for a different model. This is path speed. This is suited for black, white, and outline. So this is mean you choose the black, white, and outline. You need to use this one, path and speed. And this one is line speed. This is light always on working. This one is a point line suited for grayscale. This one is point suited for grayscale. So this means if you choose the grayscale 1 and the grayscale 2, the bottom you should choose the line, point line, and point to point. So as I told before, this is the advanced model. So this is harder than the primary model. This means that the operator needs to the operator can set the data themselves, but this is harder than the primary model. You need to set the data yourself. And also you can save the code. This is the created code. When you finish all this, you need to click the code. And also you can save the code. We choose this one. We need to create code first. It will code generating, and whether the code into the code page, you can click yes. And this you can click the save code. It can save the code. It can save the code directly. You can save the code to a place you want on your PC, and next time you can import the code and start engraving directly. This is the new add function. Well, it's like this one. We can click save and save the code. We can save the code to a place on your PC. Next time we can use this one to open the code directly. So now the code, we use the advanced model, the code directly on here. So now we can use the run. The machine will start to engraving. The machine will start engraving. And here we will introduce here is this one is have not translated to English. This is for the writing area. It's a new add function, but it's test now. So later in the future we will add a new function. Is the machine can write. Use a pen to write on the paper. So this is a new function. Will update in the future. And this one is the print speed. Is you can set the speed here. You can set the speed here. It's before engraving. And this one is the point line rate. This one is beam spot stay longer. This means if you set bigger, if the value is bigger, the beam spot will stay longer. And the next one is the code. The code is same as before, but we just add a new function. Is the cycle time, and this is also the open just for open G code, and also this one is the code fix to select the start point, and this is the cycle time. Some people want to cut 2 times or 3 times. You can set here 3, and then run. The machine will run the code 3 times, or maybe 4 times, 5 times. And this is the pause. This is the reverse. And here, you see here is the feed fixed rate. Same as before. You can set when the machine already run. You can set the speed. And this is 1 times. It's 1 times of the speed here. This is 1 times of the speed here. So you see here the print speed 288. So if you click this one is 1 times. 1 times means the speed is 288. If you click OK and run, you can see the speed like this. It's same as the speed here is same as here. So this is how to say. This is we can give this is a base speed, and this is we can adjust it like this. We can add this. This is 1.1 times, 1.2 times, 1.3 times. We can add to one, for example, 2 times. This is means 2 times of the original speed. We can click OK. You see, you get the speed will change to 576. This means here the speed is 2 times of here. And we can also change it to 4 times. 4 times is very like this. So we can use this to adjust the speed, and then click OK. Can you understand this? And this is run. This is pause. This is reset. And we pause. And here is to send code directly. You can import the code yourself. You can maybe import some code, and then you can use send code directly. The machine will follow this code. And this one is auxiliary. Auxiliary is here. Auxiliary is the laser adjustment. Just leave this area. The laser adjustment will update in the future for the 3-axis machine, not for the 2-axis. So if you want to use the laser adjustment, now we need a 3-axis machine, not 2-axis. 2-axis we do not need to adjust it. We just leave this. And this one is the manual operation. It's same as the primary model, same as here. It's same as here. And this one auxiliary examiner also same as same as here. It's same as here. And this one the setting. The setting, you see the X, Y, Z, X setting. This is positive. This is the reverse. So if you found your machine, if your mounting machine move in different direction, you can just So like this one, it's originally reverse, and you choose positive, it will move on the other side. For example, if x move, if you click left, if you click left, it moves on the left. It means a different position. You can just to set this. If this one just to change the direction to, for example, if you click the keyboard, click the left, but this window move on the right, so you need to modify here. The original is reverse here, but you need to click this one. It will change the direction. And do not change this one. Do not change this one, and do not change this one. This area do not change. This area do not change. And the default value, the weak power we set 5%, and the max power we set 100%. Usually do not change, but sometimes you can change yourself. Maybe the weak power 3%, the max power 50%. It depends on yourself. And here is the step data. Do not change this one. Remember the 100. This is 100. This is 100. Do not change this one. If you bought our whole suit machine, you do not change one. The whole suit. The whole suit, this 100 just fit our machine, and this is accelerate 300. So do not change this one if you bought our whole suit machine. But if you just bought our control card, you can modify this. After you modify, remember save this. All the machine, if you do not click this save, it will be same as before. So after you modify the data, remember click the save. And yeah, this one is useless. And system is stop your PC hibernate. And this one is the fast processing is in development, and about yeah, it's empty. So I think, I'm not sure if you understand this, but my English is not good, so sometimes you need to operate and try it yourself. The new function we add here is the primary model. Yeah, this is the primary model. Primary model is just for grayscale engraving. This one is make it easier than before to operate to engraving the grayscale photo. Open the photo or text input, and then spacing, and spacing we choose here 0.1. This means 10 pixels equal 1 millimeter, and then photo processing, and then adjust the dimension, and then start engraving is okay. But remember, before you start, you need to set zero. You need to move the spindle. To the start point, to the point you want to start, and then set 0. This is very important. Any model, the primary model or advanced model or black, white, or different model, you need to use this one. You need to set 0. This means you need to first move the spindle to the start point. Move the spindle. Use the keyboard. Yeah, click this one. Use your left button. Click key, and then use the keyboard to move the spindle to the start point you want to start, and then set 0. Remember, you must set 0, and then start. If you do not set 0, the machine will first back to working coordinate 0, 0, and then start. Remember this. So like this, the working coordinate is not 0, 0, 0. So if now we want to start, so now if we click start, it's the machine will first back. You see, the machine will first back to the working coordinate 0, 0, 0, and then start. So this is very important. Before you engrave, before you start, you need to set 0. This is very important. This is very, very important. Before start, set 0. Before start, set 0. And also here, before run, this is run. Before run, set 0. Before run, set 0. The last I want to say is you need first copy all the files to your PC. this is all the file. Yeah, you need to first copy all this file. You need to first copy all this file to your PC. Copy all this file to your PC. Copy all this file to your PC. So it's okay. It's just the brief introduction. My English is not good, so later we will update the menu. So we hope you can focus on our website, and any question you can send an email to us. Thank you.